few people were asking for a tour of my distance education setup. So I'll start way in the back here at my green screen. This is an Elgato portable green screen. I'm going to get a more permanent solution soon. It pulls up from the ground to stand behind me nicely, and then it's really quick and easy to put it up. It's on a spring-loaded system. For my microphone, I've got it on a boom arm here so I can have it exactly where I need it. It's a Neumann TLM 102 microphone. I really like it. It gives really rich, deep audio quality. That's controlled over here by a Focusrite Scarlett Solo, which controls the gain and other options. I've just got a new keyboard, which is nice to type on. I think it's a Logitech G820 or something like that. I draw in my PowerPoints using a wireless Wacom tablet. I have a Logitech webcam here, which I just have on a Gorilla tripod mounted on top of my display so that I can make sure I'm constantly looking at the camera, or when I'm looking at my PowerPoint, it at least looks like I'm looking at the camera. I've got a pair of reference headphones here, and then these headphones have a, just turn them around here, have a really nice microphone in them. These are a pair of Razer Manowar. The new version is the Razer Kraken. Of course, got a baby monitor, because that's my life. My stream lights are controlled with a remote here. So I just hit the power button, they'll go to whatever my last setting is. And I've got the acoustic foam because this room is really echoey. I'm in the process of putting that up. I've got a bunch of it down here on the ground, still waiting to go up. This is my chair. It's probably one of the best chairs I've ever owned. I think it's Secret Lab Omega. I've got a sub pack on there for when I need to do critical listening of bass notes, and just when I'm listening to music. I enjoy having the subwoofer mounted to my chair there. I like having the light under there, just keeps me awake to have some nice blue light in the room. I'm hardlined into my router back here on the back of my desk, and I've got some cord management stuff going on. And the computer specs I will bore you with at the end of the video if you're interested. This is a rendering engine, so it's a pretty powerful PC. In the middle here, I've got a 4K 30-inch display and then two 24-inch 1080p displays on the side. My Stream Deck just has a bunch of program keys. I've got a few different keys here for changing my pen color when I'm in PowerPoint, and then to control my recording software. I've got menu systems for different sounds for my soundboard, and I used to have a smaller Stream Deck. I just got this really big one, so I'm in the process of filling that out right now. So this is what it looks like when I'm recording. I've got a number of different controls in my Stream Deck. I can turn my camera on and off if I want to show something behind where I'm standing on my PowerPoint, or if I just don't want to be seen for some reason. When I'm on my tablet, of course, I can draw, and then I've got those shortcuts for the different pen colors, so I can switch quickly without having to go down here into the pen menu. So that's another advantage of the Stream Deck. Another thing is, sometimes I like to have some clapping. Thank you. Yes, I know, it's awesome. Or, if I make a joke and I think it's funny, it doesn't matter if other people think it's funny because they're not here to make any noise. So, oh, yay, everyone's laughing. So there's other things, I can. So I've got a whole bunch of different sound effects pre-programmed in there, which is pretty fun. I like to make things like really whoa, so I have a bunch of different whoas. Wow. Whoa. So those are pretty fun, just kind of keeps things lively, keeps things going. I've got a few different menus with different buttons for stuff like that. And so that's just kind of how I roll for my setup. The green screen is nice because I can be on top of my PowerPoints lecturing to them as if I was in person. And this is I record things in OBS. That's how I use my green screen and key it out. I have another video on YouTube you can watch if you're interested to know how that setup works. All right, so at the end here, just showing you my PC specs for any of the spec sheet nerds out there to see what my render engine has got here. The workhorse is the 3970X processor. I do a lot of complex modeling, so I've got 128 gigs of RAM here. And then the 2080 Ti graphics card also does GPU rendering for some tasks that I work on. So that's the beast on the desktop.